Good evening, everyone. Derek Steyer here. I'm live inside the rescue mission of the Mahoning Valley, and I'm here to give you a unique perspective of what it's like inside these walls. And we're here because we want to show you exactly why the rescue mission needs a new facility. A couple of months ago, they started a capital campaign to move the mission. And it's a $10 million project to build a new facility. And so, people drive past this building on Martin Luther King Boulevard, I think, every day. But they don't realize exactly what's going on inside. And so they've given me the unique opportunity to stay the night here at the rescue mission. And throughout the course of the evening, I will be live here on Facebook to try to give you that firsthand perspective of what it's like to stay here. So right now, I am standing in basically the lobby of the rescue mission. As I flip the camera around here, you can see this is the front doors, the front entrance, and then there's the receptionist, if you will, is in there, where they answer phone calls and then also buzz people inside the doors. This is the social services department. It's a very small area, but this is one of the most important parts of this building because it's here where they help clients get back up on their feet and provide different services. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on in my next live video, in about an hour or so. Now, I have to be careful of what I shoot. I can't show clients' faces. We can't talk to clients because of confidentiality reasons. They have to remain anonymous. So I'm going to do my best here to just try to show you what I'm seeing and also try to give you some information here about the rescue mission. So let me kind of flip it back around. That's a staircase here up to the second floor. Look at the ceiling. I mean, it's just absolute beautiful architecture. This building was built back in 1930, and so it's old. And unfortunately, it is falling apart. It was an African-American YMCA meant to house only a few dozen people. Now there are more than 130 people that stay here each and every night, and they just don't have the space anymore. Not only is the building falling apart, but they just don't have the space that they need with this ever-growing problem of homelessness. And so while it is beautiful in some aspects, it literally is tumbling. Bricks are tumbling off of this building all over the place. And I'm going to try to show you some of that a little bit later on. So let me stay right here. So let's go through the meal service. So as I walk you to the dining hall, right now dinner is going on. And so they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. For the men, breakfast is served from 6:15 to 7. Lunch is 12:30 to 1, and then dinner is 6 to 7 o'clock. For family services, they kind of keep it separate. They keep family services and then the other clients separate. Families will go after breakfast, after the men in breakfast, 7 to 7:30. Lunch will go from 12 to 12:30, and then dinner from 5 to 6. Now the public can come in for breakfast from 6:15 to 7, and then dinner is served for the public from 6 to 7 o'clock along with the men. So they're feeding, on average, 130 or more each and every day. And so let's take you here through to the dining hall. Right now, I would say there's probably 20 or 30 people in here so far. It was really crowded around 5:45 when they opened up this room for dinner. But right now, I would say it's definitely thinning out. And they have basically 2 full-time staff members, and then they have some volunteers, some part-time guys, and then they have volunteers that also help out with preparing the meals. I want to take you inside the kitchen real quick to kind of show you the size. It's not very big, so this is kind of a preparation area. You can kind of see all the utensils hanging up here. But this is it. This is the main kitchen area, the stoves, the ovens here. You've got your dishwashing area right over here. I mean, it's not very big. You can probably fit 5-6 people back here. You can see that they would be scrambling around. And again, here's a look at the ovens where they prepare and cook all the food. The spice rack there. And so one of the bigger issues that they need here at the rescue mission is they need a bigger kitchen. They're serving so many people, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that they just need a bigger facility. So this is one of the bigger problems in terms of what they need here at the mission. So let's go back out and let's go through the line. Let's get my dinner right now, since I'm going to be staying here tonight. And we'll kind of give you an idea of what's going to be served. So I'm going to line up, and Miss Doris is going to serve me. I'm not going to show Miss Doris. She doesn't like to, she's a little camera shy, so we're not going to show her. But Miss Doris, if you can't tell me real quick, what's for dinner tonight?
We having the ham and potato casserole. We have green beans, we have salad, bread and butter, and cake for dessert. Okay, so
ham and potato casserole, green beans. We've got some salad as well. No, thank you. Water? Is there water? Water at the end. Okay, excellent.
Bread and butter?
Bread and butter, please. Yes. Yep.
White or wheat?
I'll take wheat. All right. Thank you very much.
Like some butter with that?
Please, yes.
1 or 2?
2 is great.
All right. You want a piece of apple walnut pie?
I'm good. No,
Okay.
thank you. I appreciate
Sunday
it.
Crunch Bar?
Sure.
All right.
All right. Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
So perfect. So I've got a fantastic looking dinner and a nice little dessert as well. So thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. So then we just kind of take this over here. Let's kind of set. We'll go over here to an empty spot. And we'll kind of fill this in again. Again, different meals here for everybody. And so one thing that they have, and that's nice for the rescue mission, is, and I'm going to set this down here, so pardon this camera angle real quick as I get some water to drink. Sorry about that, as you see the lovely roof. But one of the things that they get here is a ton of donations for food. About 70% of the food is donated. They do have a small budget for food, but most of it is donated. And then so and one of the things that I haven't had a chance to show you real quick, and I'll show you that, is where they do their food storage. So the majority of the food storage is upstairs. They have a huge room, but I want to show you this area here, which is where they're keeping all the bread. So all this bread is kind of kept in a room here, just right off of the dining hall. So again, this is just one area where they are keeping some food. And I'm going to get Miss Doris to show me again another room. This is, again, why they need a bigger facility, because they do have so much food, and this is something that they're feeding so many people that they need a bigger area. This dining hall, if I can, trying to think if I can kind of give you an idea just how big it is, it's maybe the size of a community pool. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 5 tables with probably 10 seats at each side. Miss Doris, can you show me that room again?
Sure.
All right. And so, they can probably seat 50 or 60 at one time. Sometimes people have to sit around the edge of the room because it is packed. But again, right now, there's not too many people in here. But Miss Doris is going to show us an area where they keep a lot of food here. And Doris, kind of share with me, if you can, what do we have here?
Oh, we just have all different, like for an example, for coffee creamer, sugar, things like that that's special, like, that we have to serve our people
right
on a daily basis. And just like your little season, your garlic, your black pepper, and your powder, and things like that. The different salad mixer, your French dressing, mustard, cooking oil, all the good stuff, the cereal. that we definitely like to take care of, especially our kids in here.
Absolutely.
Just all kind of
Absolutely.
different little things. We have
Okay.
stuff here because we get a little overcrowded with the food.
Sure.
Right here, so
Yep.
praise God for that.
Yes, absolutely. Doris, Lynn Wyatt wants to say hello to you. Lynn wants to say hello. So.
Oh, hey, Lynn, how are you?
All right. Well, Miss Doris, thank you so much for showing me this.
Anytime.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
All right. Again, thank you to Miss Doris for that. She does a fantastic job back here running that dining hall. And someone mentioned on one of the comments, did I hear a baby? And you may have. You know, there are women and children here. The family services wing is completely booked up. They have upwards of 65 people in the family services, and so there are a lot of kids that unfortunately have to stay here at the rescue mission. And so it's and then Lynn had mentioned, someone had mentioned that this dining hall is sitting on the old pool. That's exactly right. Underneath here, underneath the dining hall, is the old pool where they have storage. And I had a chance to go through this facility about a month ago or so, and they literally broke a hole through the wall of the pool, and that's where they are keeping a lot of storage. And so storage is kind of everywhere right now in this building because they need so much stuff. So that's another reason why they need this building. They need more space, I've looked at the new renderings of what the new facility would be, and it's huge, and it would be perfect for what they need. So again, thank you again for the comments here tonight. The reason, again, that we are here is to shed light on the Rescue Mission's capital campaign, which is to build a new facility. They want to move the mission. And so I want to show you real quick their big sign that they have up right here. You're going to see it's moveourmission.org. That's where they want you to go to donate. If you are interested in donating and helping them get this new facility, just go to moveourmission.org, and you can set up payments. You can do a number of different ways. It doesn't have to be right now that you donate, but every little bit counts. And again, that's why we are here again, trying to give you this firsthand perspective of what goes on inside the rescue mission and how they are changing people's lives. So that's a look kind of at the meal service and here at dinner. I'm going to eat real quick, and then I'm going to get ready for our next live, which will be coming up in a little bit. I've got to go through the check-in process where they ask me questions and they input my information into the computer. That's when I will then get my bed assignment. They are full tonight. It doesn't, you're saying, well, it's a nice night. It's the temperatures are great. Well, that's a myth. There is no seasonality when it comes to homelessness. And so they're full tonight. I don't know where I'm going to be sleeping. Overflow are on mats that are around the main men's sleeping quarters and also down here in the dining hall as well. And so that's where I'll learn that process. I also have to go meet with social services to learn more about what services they provide. And I will talk about that coming up in about an hour and a half or so. So again, thank you for joining me on here today and tonight, throughout this night, as we tell such an important story about a vital community organization. Again, just a little bit of background, which I'll continue to give throughout the night, but the rescue mission of the Mahoning Valley has been here in this building since, I believe, 1972. Lynn will be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but 1972 they moved here to this building, so they've been here, for decades now. And so, and countless people that they have helped to get back up on their feet. And so this building, though, like I said, built in 1930, original African-American YMCA, it's like any old building, it's falling apart. And they just don't have the money to pump into it anymore. It just doesn't make financial sense to pump the money into this old building. They would be better served getting a brand new facility. So again, that's why we are here again. Andrew says real quick, what time are you going live again? I'm not exactly sure, Andrew, on the next time. It's going to be sometime between 8 and 8:30, somewhere in there. I will be showcasing more of some of the conditions inside this rescue mission and talking more about the check-in process and what rules you have to go to and abide by to be able to stay the night here. So thank you everyone for the comments and for tuning in. I'll be back here on Facebook in about an hour and a half or so, and we appreciate you tuning in. And again, if you feel the need to help the rescue mission, just go to moveourmission.org.